What's up, everybody? So we had some technical difficulties. If you're joining in for the first time, welcome back to Bitcoin Chasers live at 5 somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. Today we're going to be going over the last week of cryptocurrency news. We have guest speaker Brian Young from uwager.eu giving us some updates on sports betting and crypto in the USA right now. We've also got some information about Malta, India, the Bitcoin gold hack, LTC and token pay, and some conference news and information, as well as the ICO winner and loser of the week. So without further ado, we are about to begin. We're just making sure that this particular stream will be the stream that stays live, right? We've had, as I said, some issues, but we're overcoming them now, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So right off the bat, you can see that I am on the Bitcoin Chaser website, and we are looking at the home page where you can get information about news and press releases and blogs and events. You can also see the featured ICO, have a look at some guides for gambling and casino, and you can take a look at the quote of the week and learn some more about the common altcoins as well as Bitcoin, and look into the who's who of the blockchain and crypto ecosystem. But for this particular video, our first piece of information is on the Bitcoin gold hack prompts hard fork news article that came out recently. There was a 51% attack on Bitcoin gold, which in fact succeeded in altering the protocol transactions. This is a very interesting article. They managed to do a double spend attack, and it took place also for Zencash and Verge. However, because Bitcoin Gold was the first of the 51% attacks, Zencash and Verge were able to put into place some specific security measures to ensure that the hack was not as successful as what the hackers did to Bitcoin Gold. If you want to read more about that article, boom, 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 it's right here on the website. The link is down below in the description. Next up, we're taking a look at India puts brakes on cryptocurrency. Right, there's been a lot of regulations coming out in recent events, and India with the Delhi authorities will wrap up some new crypto regulatory framework somewhere in the middle of July, which is kind of where we're at right now. So we got to really look at what could be happening now in the cryptocurrency markets with India. But basically, from remarks, we can understand that the Indian government does not regard crypto as a currency or legal tender. They're basically taking a look at some other factors about cryptocurrency, trying to induce regulations to make crypto transactions more transparent. Another very interesting article, some very interesting news. Link is down below in the description. Right, following that, Malta is leading the way with blockchain crypto economy strides. Malta announced that they would approve 3 parliamentary cryptocurrency bills. And really what this article goes into is the fact that Malta wants to be on the map for blockchain and crypto regulation, right? They want to be the frontline leaders in embracing blockchain and Bitcoin, and they want the whole world to know about it, with regulations cutting down miners in China and all sorts of other stuff going on. Malta wants to be known as the place that's embracing crypto. Another very interesting article on the Bitcoin Chaser website, right? Thank you to the new subscriber that just hopped on board there. If you're watching the live stream, it's good to have you here. Next, we have LTC, right? And token pay by a stake in WEG Bank AG. Very, very interesting. LTC and Token Pay have entered a partnership to buy shares of WEG Bank AG, which you can read more about how cryptocurrency is steadily becoming a more significant force with this article. We know that Ivan on Tech recently released a video about this. Very interesting stuff. And it's awesome to know that LTC, a altcoin, is buying into a bank. A lot more information about that available on the Bitcoin Chaser website. You can go directly there and check it out yourself. Moving on from that, we have an update from Brian Young from uwager.eu on sports betting and crypto in the USA right now. So let's take a look at that together and let's see what he says. Over to Brian now.
Sports betting is, becoming more legal in the United States. Okay, it was never illegal to place a bet, but it was always to take a bet. So that's why we are actually located in Costa Rica. We got to kind of found a loophole in the system. Now with this new sports betting, law coming into play in the United States, it allows us to market ourselves better and actually, come about new procedures to get new customers and make it more entertaining for everyone. And that involves cryptocurrency. We take Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, and we're actually working on getting a few more methods in the coming weeks, coming months. So it's definitely a transitioning period for everyone in the sportsbook world. We are working on different procedures to get people in. Now that it's legal, it makes it more fun for everyone. It's kind of, to me, like being in the States when you turn 18, you go to the gas station, you buy a scratch-off card, not necessarily because you think you're going to win or because you want to, it's because you can. It's the same thing for me right now in the way of thinking. It's Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies are actually making it easier for everyone to get in on this world because it's so much easier to deposit, it's so much easier to withdraw. It makes the life of the sports bettor easier and all around more fun. Especially on the offshore basis, rather than going up to your casino, placing a bet. We also offer bonuses on the offshore. The casinos can't offer those as of right now. So we're definitely leading the way on the internet as of right now. It's definitely a great market to get into. It's definitely something that's fun to do. I don't know if you've ever done sports wagering. I've tested it out myself. It's actually fun. You might not win all the time, but it's fun to watch games that you might not necessarily think of watching if you didn't have a little play on it. So it is definitely a good time to get started with this industry.
And that was Brian from uwager.eu. The link is down below in the description if you want to go check out the platform. But that is basically sports betting and cryptocurrency in the USA right now. Next up, we have an update from the anonymous son of a chain SOC about the Bitcoin price right now and what could be some of the reasons behind it. So let's take a look at that.
Bitcoin price was at around $6,150 just 5 days ago, and now it is above the 7,350 USD mark. After peaking at around 7,500 USD earlier today, other cryptocurrencies have followed suit. That has cryptocurrency enthusiasts brimming with joy as everyone scrambles to pinpoint why this happened and why now. The truth is, nobody knows. Bitcoin and other altcoins are like any other asset on Earth. They are also pretty new, and in many cases, mainstream markets struggle to find a use for them. This is probably the main reason why they are so volatile and why we are seeing prices climb now. It is basically just after a market reaction to the ebb and flow of market sentiment that is not really grounded in rational behavior at all. It is merely a reflection of sudden fiat inflows into a first of its kind asset that is a little more than 9 years old. The issue here is not the price. Hardcore Bitcoin believers will buy and hold their coins at any price, and speculators will speculate for short-term gains. You must decide which camp you are in. Did you buy to turn a quick buck and pass your coins on to the next one in line? Or did you believe that Bitcoin is superior money because it cannot be manipulated, censored, and otherwise corrupted in a central power? Perhaps you are in it to hedge against worldwide governments and central bank excess that has responded to the biggest economic meltdown since the Great Depression, with bouts of quantitative easing, negative interest rates, a flood of cheap money that they can manufacture on demand and spend on whatever they like, in an effort to shore up a system that is sick to the core. You have to make a choice. What I can tell you is that with interest rates slowly rising across the board in a futile attempt to wean people off the cheap, bad money they are addicted to, the over-leveraged will start defaulting once again. The debt they carry, which was once again packaged and sold to other investors, once again puts the world economy at risk. Trump's trade wars worsen the situation even more, which makes holding Bitcoin a more logical choice now than ever. Remember the last time around there were no alternatives out there. The 2008 to 09 economic meltdown caught us without a reliable safe haven to put our hard-earned money. Bitcoin now gives us a great way to hedge against these excesses, so if prices are going up now, think about the possibility that there might be people out there who are aware of the dire situation that is brewing in traditional markets. Consider that and assess what level of exposure to the proven catastrophe-prone system you're willing to stomach. Then take a look at the price and ask yourself, do I really care about how expensive Bitcoin is in fiat terms, or do I care about having access to a solid hedge regardless of the price?
All right. So that was the son of a chain on why the Bitcoin price has risen and some of his insight into that. Very interesting. Let us know what you think in the comments to the bottom of this, or on the right, wherever you are watching from, whether it's on mobile or on computer. But moving on from that, we can then go into the Synergy Blockchain Summit, a PR on Bitcoin Chaser, in which you can go read about the Synergy Blockchain Summit that took place on the 25th of June 2018, where ALZA was the winner of the top potential project. Another interesting article that is linked down below in the description. Moving on from that, the Korea Blockchain Week is currently taking place right now. You can join them on Telegram and go post a few questions. If you're possibly attending the event maybe tomorrow or the next day, you can let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Perhaps send us a picture and we'll feature you on our social pages. But that is the Seoul Blockchain Week in Korea. And following that is the Affiliate Amsterdam Conference in Amsterdam from yesterday till the 20th of July. Another very cool conference that you can actually watch live if you really feel like it. That is super cool, right? Watching a conference live, being part of the event. Some very cool things happening there. Moving on from that, we have a blog post on Bitcoin Chaser all about Bitcoin mining for dummies, right? Bitcoin mining is a complex thing to grasp, especially if you're a newbie. And this summarizes what Bitcoin mining is and how it all works nicely for you as someone who wants to find out a little bit more. So do go check that out. Next up, we have something interesting. We have the winner, ICO winner and ICO loser of the week. All right, that's fun and exciting. Let's take a look at that. So for the ICO loser of the week, drum roll please. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? Who could it be, right? If you have any suggestions on ICO loser, please do let us know in the comments. But in this particular instance, it was Autonomy with the most on fire Telegram chat. If you're not part of the Autonomy Telegram chat, go read up on it. Go join their channel and go read up some of the history. There was some crazy conversations going on there. A lot of friction happening, and it just took the place of loser ICO of the week, just because you should never have conflict like that happening in a Telegram chat, especially not to the degree that it was. And then next up, we have the ICO winner of the week, the top ICO that Bitcoin Chaser says is really jumping leaps and bounds, and that is, in this case, Vertex.market, an upcoming ICO in 39 days, which is an aftermarket for all crypto and all crypto users who are looking to invest into ICOs. Vertex.market is the solution, where the vetting process is done by leading experts coming out of Saudi Arabia from the Al-Rajhi Bank. Some of the most wealthy bankers in Saudi Arabia coming and operating as a vetting platform, creating an RCO aftermarket vetting platform that is extremely interesting, something we've never seen before. Going onto their website will help you understand the entire what is Vertex. There's a video here that will help you understand it. You can view the white paper and the 2-pager to get a better understanding, but this is seriously cool. Their token will be the VTEX token that you can use to purchase RCO tokens that are listed on the Vertex platform after an RCO and sometimes before they're listed on an exchange. And what that allows you to do is purchase RCOs that have potentially already sold out, giving you as a potential investor more of an opportunity to get into a potentially really strong RCO without having to go through the entire vetting process first. It also acts as an exit door for VC, something venture capitalists don't often see in the crypto space. You're not able to exit once you've made a large amount of contribution to an RCO. If you are a VC, you can list the RCO you've purchased into on the VTEX platform by going through a complex process, enabling you to get rid of those tokens. And that is the Bitcoin Chaser news live at 5 somewhere in Atlantic City. Thank you so much, Survivalist, for joining in and subscribing to the channel. We will see you on the next live stream next week, Wednesday. And Jade Krinier, love the spooker cover up voice. Haha. We don't know who it is. Who could it be? Can you guess? See you guys on the next video. Remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, hit that bell button so that you're actually notified of when we're going live. Check out the links in the description to read up on everything that we watched. And don't feel afraid to come back and watch the offline version and add your comments down below. We're always open to suggestions. We'd love to know what you think could improve the live stream. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.